Hello student, now we are going to discuss about the preparation of standard solution of Mohr salt. Mohr salt means ferrous ammonium sulfate. It is commonly known as Mohr salt and the formula is FeSO4 NH4 bracket twice SO4 6H2. It is a kind of double salt. Here ferrous sulfate and ammonium sulfate both are in the same salt. So it is commonly known as Mohr salt, or we are writing it in the short form as FAS. So let us see how we can prepare the standard solution of ferrous ammonium sulfate or Mohr salt. Now the aim of our experiment is the preparation of standard solution of Mohr salt. Now here for the preparation of Mohr salt we need the molarity, that is m by 10, right? And we have to prepare 100 ml solution of Mohr salt. Here the formula of Mohr salt is FeSO4 NH4 bracket twice SO4 6H2. Now the molarity is provided to you, that is m by 10, that is equal to 1 upon 10. We have provided with the volume, that is 100 ml of solution we have to prepare. But we don't know how much amount of the Mohr salt we have to take for the preparation of 100 ml m by 10 solution of Mohr salt. So we know the molarity formula. According to that we are going to calculate it. So molarity formula is equal to W2 upon M2 into 1000 upon V in milliliter. Now we have to calculate W2, that is the weight of Mohr salt for the preparation of 100 ml m by 10 molarity solution. Now molarity provided m by 10, that I have written here 1 upon 10. W2, that is the mass of Mohr salt or weight of Mohr salt, that we have to calculate. Now molar mass of the Mohr salt is 392. So M2, that is molar mass of the Mohr salt, that is 392 into 1000 upon V in milliliter, that is 100 ml. 100 ml solution we have to prepare. So by doing all these calculation, our answer is W2 is equal to 3.92 gram. Now let us see how we are going to prepare this Mohr salt solution. We have to use the watch glass for preparing Mohr salt solution. Here this is the light green color of ferrous ammonium sulfate or Mohr salt. It is having very light green color. Now we are going to measure it on this weighing machine. So initially we have to start it left. Now when we have got 0, 0, this is the reading on this scale, we have to keep the watch glass. Now it is showing you the weight of watch glass, that is 21.62. Now we have to measure actually ferrous ammonium sulfate. We don't want the watch glass weight in that. So we are going to keep it 0. So we have nullified the weight of the watch glass. Now the required amount of the ferrous ammonium sulfate for preparation of 100 ml m by 10 molarity solution is 3.92 gram. So slowly you have to add the ferrous ammonium sulfate salt on this watch glass so that we are getting the perfect reading, that is 3.92 gram. Now carefully student, you have to add this salt on the watch glass. It should not be sprayed on this blue color dish, whatever you are getting over here. This blue color dish, you should not drop any single crystal of this salt, because if you are adding salt carelessly and it is falling on this blue color dish, it will make mistake in your measurement. So be careful that whatever salt you are taking in the spoon should be only added on this watch glass. And slowly you have to add so that you will get the weight perfectly. Second thing is that this balance is very sensitive. It will be showing deflection in the readings because of the air currents also. So when our measurement is over, then that time we have to check by keeping the cover around this watch glass so that it is correct measurement or not, that we can guess about. Now it is 3.92. I have to add a little. It is exactly 3.92. We will check by keeping this box. Now see, there is no fluctuation in this reading, so that our weight of this Mohr salt is correct, that is 3.92 gram. Right? Now we have to remove this watch glass. Now take one beaker. With the help of glass rod, we will transfer this ferrous ammonium sulfate salt into the watch glass. You may find that some crystals are sticking with this watch glass. So again, with the help of water, we have to clean this watch glass. So I am adding little water on the watch glass with the help of dropper. So that the watch glass will be clean. You can simply add a little amount of water, not much water, because this ferrous ammonium sulfate solution will undergo hydrolysis. Therefore, we have to add half test tube of the dilute H2SO4 solution. So that here I am adding this dilute H2SO4 solution and first dissolving it in this solution. You can see here that the solution now have presence of half test tube of dilute H2SO4. If suppose you are adding lot of amount of water in this Mohr salt solution, just enough to clean the watch glass, not more than that. Water should be added to this. If you are adding more water to this Mohr salt directly, then it will cause hydrolysis of the Mohr salt, and whatever the color of the solution light green we expected, that color will be disappear and it will changes to brown. If it changes to brown, then your solution is not made correctly. So be careful. First you have to add half test tube of dilute H2SO4. Now little amount of whatever crystals stick over here. Again I am taking this watch glass and with the help of glass rod I am cleaning this watch glass so that much water will not be added. Now stir this crystals so that it get dissolved, and students, maximum amount is 5 ml or 6 ml water first you have to add, not more than that. Slowly you can add more amount of water as we have to make 100 ml of the solution. So nicely you can add 25 ml or 30 ml of water to it and again stir this solution so that all the crystals will get dissolved in this beaker. After stirring this solution, I am going to clean this glass rod by adding little amount of water, and then I am going to transfer this solution to the volumetric flask. When you are transferring this solution to volumetric flask, use the funnel. Now again clean your beaker with little amount of water and transfer this water into the volumetric flask. Students, don't throw this water elsewhere because it is also contributing to the concentration of your flask. Now you can find over here that this solution color is slightly light green, and you will see over here that this is the marking where you are going to, up to this mark you are going to add the water. Now little amount of water I will add directly with the help of beaker. Now see, we have to add the water up to this mark by using a dropper or a pipette, and drop by drop solution will be entering into the volumetric flask. Now I am removing this funnel. Directly you will find that there is a very little amount of the water required now, and you will have to check the lower meniscus of the solution because the solution is transparent. Now only 1 drop water is needed. Now you can find that the lower meniscus is touching to that mark. Up to that mark we have to make the 100 ml of solution. So what we have to do the next step? We have to put this topper on this volumetric flask and shake the volumetric flask by doing upside down. Carefully do this process so that stopper will not fall down, otherwise it will also create a problem in the concentration of the solution. Now you can see here the solution color is light green and it is the exact amount 100 ml, right? And this solution you can use for the titration process.